Welcome, hockey fans, to this week on Hockey Talk. With me, as always, is my good friend Lou and my good friend Frank. How's it going, guys?
Great. Never been better.
Well, we got a really exciting show for you guys today. As you know, tonight is our trade deadline extravaganza. It's been a real exciting week. A lot of big moves, a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's jump right in. Frank, why don't you start us off with this week's power rankings?
Oof. Number three, New Jersey Devils. Marty Brodeur
Playing great.
didn't make any big moves here at the trade deadline.
Kept it pretty quiet.
Ooh. Coach Sutter believes his team is right. They're ready to go.
He believes they got a good core there.
Showing the
Yep, they started. He's going with what he started with. He thinks Devils got a shot to take the cup this
year. A lot
year.
of experience over there.
Marty Brodeur. That's all I got to say.
Good goalie.
How about Lou? What do you got?
Well, number two, I got the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Good team. Playing well.
And as we all know, they were pretty good already.
They had a lot of firepower.
They were pretty good.
Definitely.
They didn't need to make any moves, but you know what they did? They did. Who did they acquire? Marian Hossa.
That's a
man.
big loss for
Gill.
the Thrashers.
Another big name. A lot of moves. Really unexpected for them.
They didn't need to, but they did. They're a better team for it.
Oh,
They added
Watch
quite a
out.
bit to that team.
Biggest deal of the deadline, my opinion.
yeah. Hey, you know that there's penguins in Africa?
Nah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Where did you hear that, Frank?
Reliable sources.
We'll have to have Merv check on that for us next week. But to keep us rolling here,
A southern tip?
number one, once again, in our power rankings here on Hockey Talk, the Dallas Stars. Much like the Devils, they didn't make any huge moves, but they picked up Brad Richards from Tampa Bay. Very good
Big
center.
move, good move.
Making a lot of points down there,
Definitely.
and he's happy to be there. So look for them to catch the Red Wings in the standings, at least for the West, and hopefully pick up that number one seed come playoff time. It'd be
That 1 and 2 is going to be
real
close.
exciting. A
That
lot
1
of
and 2
big
is gonna be
moves.
close.
And speaking of big moves, this is the trade deadline extravaganza. So Lou, why don't you enlighten us on who made out the worst this trade deadline?
You know what? America's team, Montreal Canadiens.
Sad to say.
Trade their starting goalie
Tough call.
at this point in the season.
It seems risky.
Leaving it to a rookie. I don't know.
It's
Okay,
it's
I
a
don't know.
questionable
Push to the
call.
playoffs.
He's playing. Some say that rookie's been all right, but experience counts in the playoffs
Exactly.
That
How
is-
can you win a Stanley Cup? How do you win Lord Stanley
with the rookie goalie. It's
It's
tough.
happened before, but
It's happened. But
now this day and age, I can't see that happening.
experience
tough.
pays.
It's tough. That's all I got.
So Frank, that was the most questionable team we have there. Who do you think made out the best this trade deadline?
I'm going to tell you what. The Washington Capitals are going to be a force to reckon with.
You think so?
I think so. Alexander Ovechkin to start with. Nicholas Backstrom.
Always. You got to give them their credit.
They're putting the puck in the net. Unreal. But
Who'd they pick
with
up?
the addition from America's team, Cristobal Huet,
Got a good starting goalie out of it.
along with Oli Kolzig, unbelievable
Oh, that's
tandem.
a 1-2.
Unbelievable
That's a
tandem.
1-2
This,
punch.
this
anyone.
could be their year. This could be their year.
Any
Also
coach.
picked up Sergei Fedorov and
Lot
Matt Cook.
A lot of experience.
One
in
of,
those
my,
guys.
one of my favorites in Fedorov.
Fedorov
I don't know if you guys knew that, but one of my favorites.
got a bunch of rings.
Yep.
Exactly.
my
From the old
favorites.
Red Wings. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. That Southeastern Division.
Look for them to make a big push for that number 8, maybe even number 7 spot if they get hot. You never
They
know
might
what
get
can
that
happen.
number 3 spot depending on where.
Well, that's a tight race.
Yes.
If they
Very.
can,
It's a tight race
if
right
they can
now.
win the division.
Carolina, them. Yeah, they're tight down there.
Well,
Moving on.
whether a team made a big move or made no move at all, I think one thing that we can all agree on is that we hate the Philadelphia Flyers, which brings us to everyone's favorite segment here on Hockey Talk, why we hate the Philadelphia Flyers. Frank, why don't you tell us why you hate the Flyers
Start
this
us
week?
off, Frank.
Other than the fact that they're the damn Flyers.
Ooh,
Which usually we'll accept that. But we want a little
that's all
more.
you need.
Okay.
Just a little more. Huh?
The Broad Street Bullies. The streets in Philly are no different than any other streets in this beautiful country of ours.
They're regulation.
Regulation size streets. I've been there.
Yeah.
Regulation size.
Lou?
I'll tell you why I hate the Flyers. 92.
Ooh,
Ronnie.
You know where I'm going.
I know where you're going with this.
One of the great scoring goaltenders. The scoring goaltenders.
He put,
Scoring goaltenders.
he put a few in his day.
Big
First time.
mistake by the Flyers. 92, Ronnie Hextall.
Traded him.
Enough
Went
said.
to the
Traded him
Nordiques.
right away.
Oof.
Bad move. Well, I'll tell you why, and it has to do with ruining another career, and I think you know who I'm talking about. The
Is
Philadelphia
it number 88? Had to be.
You are correct, sir. The Philadelphia Flyers ruined the great Eric Lindros's career,
Yeah,
and
they
that
did.
is why I hate
Yeah, they
the
did.
Philadelphia Flyers this week.
Always
too
have,
bad.
always will.
It's too
It
bad.
was a waste of a great talent. He was the next one.
Potential sky high potential.
Ruined it. Well, before we go here on Hockey Talk, you may have noticed that we're all wearing our tie-up jerseys in our tribute to the tie-up jersey. And let me just say, while the tie may not be functional,
They sure are spiffy.
And they bring back that old time hockey look.
so tie-up jerseys, we salute you.